Know that they ride or die. I keep boys by my side. Know that they ride or die. I keep boys by my side.
Day we hustle, but the night we
Know that they ride or die. Know that they ride or die.
What's going on out there in YouTube land? Team Neon Prime here, back with another review. This time, this is a review from showzstore Shock Warrior SW-01, which the SW stands for Shock Warrior, and they call it our little buddy. All right, so let's put him off to the side for a second, and we get into the box art. Now, the box art is not much to it, but it's just enough to show off this magnificent figure. All right, we have the Shock Warrior, aka Ratchet, as we know him, as he looks exactly like Ratchet. So, third party setup. We have Shock Warrior on the side. We got Shock Warrior again on the back. We got it right there saying our little buddy. Up here at the top, super cool. I don't know what this is saying. Something RRIOR. I guess that's a another thing for him. On the top, Shock Warrior. On the bottom, Shock Warrior. So let's move on with Shock Warrior. And there goes Shock Warrior in all his beautified glory. Alright, let's bring him in to show off this, not his crotch area, but that noggin of his. So you can see with that noggin, get it zoom as much, focus as much as I can. He had the same look as the Ratchet as from the Bumblebee movie, which this is the replica of that Ratchet, just in a oversized form, and he is a healthy boy. I weighed him. I had to actually get on the scale myself and then hold him. He's 0.8 ounces. He's almost a pound. So yeah, he's a healthy little boy. Alright, so look at the detailing up in there. We got some great detailing, sketch detailing and all that. Little mouth there. He does has light piping in the back of his head, which I can show that off right now. Has light piping right there in the back of his head, so his light piping shows up real good. I put this sticker on him, which the sticker fits good. On his chest detail, we have maybe some Cybertron glyphics up here on the side. You know what I'm saying? On the side of him. It's right up in here. His stomach area, his ab area has the ventilation. Pretty much, this is going to be like I want to say this is the top of the vehicle and everything. Has nice detailing here on the side. He has his spring area here on the side. I don't know if y'all can see that real well. Alright. Nice detailing. Nice detailing in the hands. The hands do not flex or move. They just, you rotate them. Nice detailing here in his elbow area. Got some detailing here above his crotch area, his belt, his waistline area. Alright, got some detail up in here. Got a little detail up right here on the side. Some more of that same Cybertronia glyphics and stuff. Has an arrow here, right here on for detail. And this is not sticker, this is actually painted in. All this stuff right here is painted on. to this. A nice chrome section right up in there. His feet are made of die-cast metal, so that what gives his heft. You notice there's no hollow points here in that. And I don't have a ratchet, but I do have an iron hide in this configuration. So I will show y'all the hollow points. Everything that's hollow on ratchet will be pretty much filled in. Right here, as far as right there, that is also filled in. Alright, so we're going to go straight into articulation. His head can move up and down. He can do a full 360. That meaning he can look right and left. Well, my left, his right, and vice versa there. Oh, I forgot to go over the detailing. Check the detailing out there in that neck area. I mean, they got the same detailing as far as on the ratchet, the original ratchet, and on Ironhide, so that looks good. All this, like I said, all this is painted. All this painted. All right. So his arms can do a full, not a quite full 360 due to this hinge here, but they can go around, back around. Shoulder has a raise as far as that can go. He can do a bend here, there. Hand can rotate. It can turn in a little bit also, due for part of transformation. Right here, where most of that would have been hollow at, has this opening here. He does have a waist rotation. He only can turn that far, so he do have a waist rotation. Has no ab crunch, but he can bend over using his hips. Speaking of hips, his legs can do a full side kick. Can do a full side kick. Can do a full back kick. Can do a full front kick. His knee can also do a good bend. Also, he can do a good bend, and he has a pivot joint here. He has toe play, as you can see here. He has toe play in there. If I'm not mistaken, I think that is about it, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, that's about it as far as if I'm not mistaken. Alright, and now we'll go show his weapon off. Here is his weapon. This is a direct replica of the same weapon that comes with Ratchet and Ironhide. Only difference, this gun does have a light in it, so you can see the light on it. So pretty much a little flashlight. Alright, so the detailing in that is very, very, very good. Very good. I forgot to say, this etching here on Ratchet is not on the Ratchet, or they do not have the same, if I'm not mistaken. I'm just going everything off by pretty much how Ironhide is. Alright, we'll bring them back with a size comparison. Alright, here he is with a size height comparison. Here he is along the side with the Smash Optimus Prime Cyberverse Bumblebee Cyberverse Prime, aka Beast, Rise of the Beast. See how tall he is with him. Alright, here he is with Darker the Moon Optimus Prime. You'll see how that size up with him. Right, here he is with my favorite so far, and I will be doing a review on this guy. Is Takami Last Night Caliber Optimus Prime. See how he sized up with him. Might be a good little scale, almost scale. And I will be doing a review on him later on. And here he is with Yolo Park model Optimus Prime. So you can see right there that could be a good scale. Also, yeah, I know that's a tall model. So you can imagine, see how tall Ratchet is with Prime. Right. And show you how big he is against what would be the original Ratchet and the Studio Series Ratchet Studio Series Ironhide. So you see how he massive over him. Alright, now from here I'm going to go and show you what I was talking about with the hollow points. As you can see here on Ironhide is where the hollow points here. There's no hollow points here. So they got all that pretty much covered up. So pretty much he still had transformed the same way as Ironhide. He just covered his stuff is just covered up, which I really likes that. Also, I'm gonna just twist his hip around. Right here, you see where it's hollow there, which on Ratchet there's no hollow points. Everything's closed in. And these guys right here they are spring loaded. So, yeah. As far as the back is concerned, they pretty much are the same on the back side. So they pretty much are the same on the back side. So, like I said, it's a direct replica of these guys, just a larger size. Alright. Alright, so now we'll come back with transformation on him, which he transforms the same way as Ratchet and Ironhide, just there's a little more added to it to bring it, spice it up a little bit, if you know what I mean. Alright, let's get down to this transformation. Like I said, he's the same way as Ratchet and Ironhide from Bumblebee movies, the exact same replica. Only difference, there are a little bit more to it than whatever, you know. And it's pretty much where everything is hidden. So first off, what we're going to do, we're going to open this hatch up here. And we're going to flip that hand in. And we're going to close that back. Same thing with the other hand also. So take that, flip his hand in, and close that up. Then we're going to take his leg rotation. We're going to swivel, turn his thigh, and that such feels so good. When I tell you, when I turn that, it feels so good. It's nice and tight. He's nice and healthy and heavy. Alright, so we're going to do the same thing here. Pretty much line that up like so. Let me get a better focus. Alright, line that up pretty much like so. Offset it just a little bit with that right there. Alright, so from here we're going to take his feet. We're going to open this hatch up. So we open this hatch up right here. We're going to take his feet. We're going to bring his feet all the way in. And when I tell you, that's a tight feeling right there. I know y'all can tell it just by me pulling on it, showing how tight it is. Alright, so, and that's what she said. Alright, we're going to take the same thing here and open up this hatch also, and we're going to fold the feet in. So pretty much the same way. Only thing you got to do with the hatch. Alright, now here's something different. So from here, we're going to take this standalone, this fake wheel, we're going to slide it forward. That's one extra transformation you have to do. Then we're going to take the door hinge and push it in. Same thing with the other side. We're going to take it, we're going to slide it forward and close it in like that. Alright, that's what we're going to have to do with that in. Now we back up here to the top. So we're going to come here to the top. We're going to come back here. We're going to raise this over his head like that. And we're going to lift. Oop, not take it off, which that comes off real easy, but not too easy. Take that and bring that forward. Well, let's take it back. Just raise this up for the time being. We're going to separate his back, bring all that forward. So bring all that forward like that. Check that detailing out. We'll get to that once we get the truck in this mode. Then we're going to take this right here, wanting to keep popping off, which let me go ahead and show you. So it's pretty much a squeeze clamp, and it pops off pretty easy because this joint down here is this joint right here is so tight. So but you can transform it without popping that joint. So let's get it. Just press down on the edge so you can lift it up like that. Alright, so we're going to lift it up. We're going to bring it forward like so. Alright, and from here we're going to take Ratchet and bring his legs up, and his feet is going to rest here, just like on the regular one. Same thing with this leg. Bring his feet up, close that panel in so we can bring his legs up here, close that panel in all at the same time, and we're going to bring his feet, and his feet going to rest right in there. You see it's a little cutout for that area to rest his feet. So pretty much what you're going to have is going to be looking pretty much like this. Alright, from there we're going to take this panel that we stretched out, we're going to bring it out like this, and now we're going to sit, and what we're going to do, we're going to rotate this piece here. You're going to rotate it to bring it up like that. So I'm going to do that again. Rotate it to bring it up just like this. And what we're going to do here, we're going to bring this panel forward, but we're not going to lock it in. So let me show you again. We're going to bring this panel forward, but we're not going to lock it in for right now. Alright, so what we're going to do now is take this back half, and we're going to fold the back half over his head like that. Then we're going to take this double joint here and bend it all the way back like so. Alright, and from here, take the arms and set them down. Alright, and what we're going to do here, we are going to collapse this panel, all this, and we're going to go in this second notch right there. It's trying to want you to put it here, but you can force it to go there. So that's why I said we're not going to lock this front end down. So we're going to put that notch into that notch hole right there. Alright, so I'm going to bring it over. Not bring it over. Close it in. And what we're going to do, we're going to come Open this panel. We're going to come underneath it like that so we can get in there. Just like so. Alright. So, do the same thing to the other side. We're going to bring it here. What we're going to do is bring that down. Open this up so we can see it. Bring it down. And we're going to come in from the bottom like that. And then pretty much bring it in like so. There, keep the other side, do the other side, keep the other side in there. Trying to get it in there. And it want to be aggravating. Off camera, it does fine. On camera, they want to be aggravating. That's how everything works. Alright, so there you go. You gotta get that arm right. So, and we're gonna get it right back in there and get this side back in there also. So there we go. We got both sides locked in. So now we're gonna bring this here. We're gonna bring the front end down, and we're gonna do take these notches here, and we're gonna close them into these front holes right here. So bring them down until they snap into place like so. Alright, so then we're going to take this piece here, take this notch, plug it into that hole till you hear it lock in, satisfying lock. Same thing. So now we're going to take the hands, these notches here, we're going to plug them into these notch holes here on his feet. So bring it down, lock it in, bring it down. They do not make a satisfying noise, but they do make a satisfying slip in there. So, yeah. And then we're going to take here and lock it into here. First we got to rotate the feet, rotate the wheels. Forgot to do that. Rotate the wheel on each side. And snap it into place like that. And the same thing on this side. Bring the wheel down and snap it into place. Let's see, this side didn't want to snap, so let's see. This side gave me a little problem before, but I was able to get it. So alright, well, it don't want to do right, so let's see if we got something off center here. It should be fine. Here, let's rotate it right. It seems fine right there. Yeah, like it's okay. That might done it right there. Oh, that. Okay, there you go. So there have it right there in truck form, pretty much like it is on the original Ratchet and Iron Highs. So alright, so let's go over everything. So here we have the holographic graphics here on the Cybertronic graphics here on the front windshield, which was his chest. We have the arrow here. Here's a white arrow here on the top of the roof. Also, we have that pattern we saw earlier. This plug here is for his gun area. which it holds the gun pretty well. Alright, we have here the vent area here, which for the radiator. Alright, we got all this new writing here. This is part where we didn't see earlier. We saw this arrow because I showed it earlier. We have this here, some more of that glyphic writing here. Also here they go right there, a little bit of Cybertronian writing right there. Yellow markings here. All this is painted on, none of this is sticker. Alright, we have the tail end right here. Tail lights. Turn signal. Emergency lights. Right. Alright, so let's compare him with Ironhide. See the size difference in them. Let's put Ironhide gun on. Alright, so you see the size difference in that. At the top. So it's pretty much no comparison. I mean, you see how big he is over. And then I like the fact they don't use the little, they at least they cover this end. They got it pinned in right where you don't see none of this right here. And also, this is a lot of plastic, but it's thick, heavy plastic. That transparent glass here, I mean, it's thick. Listen to that versus this right here. So, you know, this right here is not thin, but it's easy to crush, where this is be a little harder to crush. But he has a whole lot of weight on him. See the arrows right here also. And then push this button back here in the back for his light. Alright, so let's get a quick size comparison on. Alright, so we're already going to size them up, see them with Ironhide. See how that fares up. Ironhide. I ain't gonna turn too much over because you won't be able to see him because he size up of them. And bring in one more comparison. Here is Smash Cyberverse, Bumblebee Cyberverse Optimus Prime, aka Rise of the Beast. And you see they size up pretty well. So, yep. They let you know how big this joker is. And he's only $36. You paying about $30 for this right here. Why not go ahead and pay $36 for this guy right here? You know what I'm saying? I mean, he is a good size. I mean, like Rise of the Beast, Optimus Prime, pretty much, he was $30-some. So you can see the size difference in these. So yeah. Alright. We'll be back with thoughts on this particular figure. Alright, here's my review on what I think about Shock Warrior, aka Ratchet. Man, this is a must-have. You got to go to showzstore and get this guy. This guy is only $36. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it took him about 10 to 12 days to get to me. Man, but it's well worth it. I mean, $30, and look what you get. You get this well-built figure made of thick plastic, die-cast metal feet with plastic inserts in the bottom of his feet. You get a gun that lights up. I mean, look at him. He's an oversized Ratchet. I mean, he's pretty much everything that's hollow on Ratchet and Ironhide is filled in with the extra piece of transformation in it just to make it even better. I mean, go over to showzstore, show them some love, and pick this figure up. I mean, I cannot recommend this figure anymore. I mean, I can't recommend this figure. I can recommend this figure a lot. I mean, I I can go on and on about this figure. Just go and pick him up. He's a great figure. I hope they come out with the Ironhide. Um, so I will be replacing my Ironhide with this size Ironhide. Hopefully, they come out with all of them. Wheeljack, RC, bring in the Optimus Prime. You know what I'm saying? This is a good figure. Maybe they'll bring in the whole cast of the Bumblebee movie. At this price point, it's well worth it. I mean, maybe Optimus Prime might be a little more, and Bumblebee because they the main attractions, but it's well worth the price. All right, if you like this video, hit that like button, give it a thumbs up. If you dislike this video, hit the dislike button, give it a thumbs down. Thank you for watching. Look, also hit that bell notification so you can get the notifications every time I upload a video. And hit that subscribe button for a brother. We had 86 subscribers and I only been doing this for close to a month, so I'm happy about that. Well, you get some more up in there. Bring your friends along. Show them what TNT Neon Prime is about when he's doing his reviews. All right, and thank you for watching once again. As I always say, God is good all the time. TNT Neon Prime out. Peace.